is possibly the strangest situation I have ever encountered in my entire life of being a wrestling fan. You literally got three suspensions in 1 week, all in 1 week, within 2 days of each other. You had Paige and Del Rio suspended at the same time, and we're just now hearing about Eva Marie on Thursday. Three suspensions in 1 week, all wellness policy violations. Paige's first offense and Eva Marie's first offense. Now, when it comes to Del Rio, we've known for a very long time that Del Rio has not been happy in the position that he's in, especially the fact that this guy has been a multi-time champion, not only in other companies but also in the WWE. But he hasn't been pushed the way that he was supposed to. Now, from hearing in other wrestling sources, especially Wrestle Talk TV, that Del Rio was supposed to be pushed to the main event scene, but Paul Levesque kind of canceled that, and now he's kind of where he's at. But then here's another kicker, and I'm just now remembering this. If people actually go back and watch the WTF moments on WhatCulture.com's YouTube channel with King Ross actually showed a picture of the fact that Del Rio was wearing the trunks that he had when he was Alberto Del Patron. Now, for those who remember Alberto Del Patron, he was on Lucha Underground. He was wearing his Lucha Underground trunks. And he's actually doing a promotion for an independent circuit at this very point, I do believe. Now, I actually do find that kind of interesting because it shows with all the rumors that could be happening that has been swirling around whether or not he is leaving, it's a possibility that he just might leave. We might not see Del Rio ever again in a WWE ring. Probably not after this, especially if he does leave. Now, from what I'm hearing, his wellness policy is going to be extended for 30 days, which means that it was actually done on the 17th, which means September 17th will probably be over. There could be a chance that he might be gone a lot sooner by then, and it's just an easier way to get him off TV, because I don't really see him coming back after this. Now, for the wellness violation, well, I'll get into the wellness policy a little bit later, but I'm going to get into Paige. Okay, for those that actually do not know a lot about Paige, especially about her wins on TV before Total Divas, I mean, Paige has been in the game for years. Her entire family are like straight up are all wrestlers from the UK, and she has a lot of talent. She has a lot of potential to be great. She's not that great on the mic, but she's getting better as time goes on. But the thing about it is, I find it interesting that it was on her 24th birthday that she has a wellness policy violation. And not to mention that, she's on Total Divas a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised they make this a part of the storyline for Total Divas because they really don't have any other material to write. They are running out of material. But Total Divas has not given Paige a good light. Total Divas has made Paige look like a complete brat. Just like how they made Alicia Fox look like a crazy chick. Like, seriously. Alicia Fox was crazy on a daily basis. So Paige she does look like a brat on this show. But it's funny how it's her 24th birthday and this is her first wellness policy violation. And I don't think she was even written on the card. Besides, I wouldn't be surprised she's a bit sour that she's on a completely different brand than her boyfriend Del Rio. And let's be honest, Del Rio and Paige has been getting heat for their relationship since they started. And that's kind of messed up. But I would not be surprised if this was actually purposely done. I wouldn't. And I'll get into that a little bit later. People are like, well, why was she violated on her birthday? It doesn't make any sense. I'll get into that a little bit later. But let's talk about the biggest shocker, Eva Marie. Eva Marie was going to be pushed to the freaking moon. I mean, this chick was going to possibly be the new SmackDown Women's Champion. And honestly, she has so much going for her, for an amazing entrance, her coming out showing, I'm here and everything, and she's trolling the crowd. She has done an amazing job with that. Then you had Naomi chase her. My question is, that wasn't even that long ago. It was literally within 2 days. This chick gets her first wellness policy violation? Really? I mean, I understand why she is under a lot of pressure because, number one, everybody and their mom is trying to kill her. She's had death threats on a daily basis. She's had somebody try to stab her on the red carpet when she was standing with The Rock. Everybody wants this chick to die for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, for crying out loud. It's not real, people. They're just characters. It's not real. They're just characters. But people are trying to kill her. I don't blame her mind being messed up for a while. But the violation of the wellness policy, though, I mean, she can just straight up go like, look, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not ready for this. But then if they're putting money into you, they're probably not going to listen to you, and they're probably going to push you the way they want you to be pushed. She's probably really freaking out because there is no security. There is no safety when it comes to this. Shoot, Seth Rollins has somebody run up in the ring and supposedly allegedly had a knife on him trying to stab him. Where's the security here? No wonder Eva Marie is freaked out. People are trying to kill her on a daily basis, and there's nobody protecting her. So if she actually did do this on purpose, I kind of understand. I wouldn't do it because now it's going to completely ruin her push, and there's no way she's going to be champion now. They're going to probably put it on somebody like Carmella. Nothing against her, but no, not right now. If you want some major heat on that belt, put it on her. But that's a whole nother thing. Now, let's get into, now that we talked about the people who were suspended, let's talk about the wellness policy itself. These 3 suspensions within 1 week is making the wellness policy looks like an easy out, let alone a joke. It's been treated as a joke for years, especially how there have been so many wrestlers that have been making the company money that has gotten out scot-free from the wellness policy. Mainly Randy Orton. I'm not going to talk about Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar, he had his violation outside the company. So it doesn't have any affiliation to the company if you think about it. But when it comes to Randy Orton has violated the wellness policy multiple times. And he's still there. He has a freaking job. Not to mention he's in a very high profile match. I don't know what he has on them, but I know that the way that they actually did treat him when it comes to the wellness policy was lax at best. So it's a joke in itself. It's nothing but a popularity contest. If you're not making any money for the company, then you're going to be suspended for 30 days. The biggest shocker definitely was Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was starting to tank, and he's been tanking for years. So it's understandable that he gets the violation. But anybody like Brock Lesnar or Randy gets a free freaking pass. Which makes you wonder, what in the world are they thinking when it comes to this wellness policy? It seems like you can literally take a bottle of NyQuil. Not really a bottle, but if you actually take a gel cap of NyQuil or a gel cap of a cold medicine, you're violating the wellness policy. If you take Sudafed or something for your allergies, which actually does have cortisone in it, or Afrin that has steroids in it or cortisone in it, you're gonna violate the wellness policy. It's to the point where anything can violate the wellness policy, even medications. It's a joke, people. Even at your own company where you work, when you have to take a urine test, they always have a list of medications that you can pass on, especially if you notify them early. Why is this becoming a thing? Like, you literally have 3 people gone in a week. One person that's actually on the card that's no longer there. So how are they going to advertise it now? It's going to be a handicap match now? Because they're going to make it like Eva Marie trolled out on them and she didn't perform. Now, it's not because that Eva Marie is scared to wrestle. I have seen this chick wrestle live on main event when I was at a SmackDown event. She has gotten a lot better. I believe she really does want to wrestle, because if she was scared, she wouldn't be out there in the first place. But she had the amazing entrance before. She even had the ring announcer tell her how great she is, and she went in there and performed her butt off and did a great job. It's something else. But I really do believe that this wellness policy is just an instant out, because they're not unhappy with the situations that they're in, or the fact that they're scared to death of being on the main, of being pushed way too quickly. Honestly, There is really nothing sincere about this wellness policy, and I think they really do need to change their policy up a bit and make it a little bit more, I don't know, realistic. But other than that, guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Leave a comment in the comment section below, because on the real, this is a joke. If you literally have 3 suspensions in 1 week, then your wellness policy is extraordinarily flawed, and it needs to be fixed. Because you don't want this to be a running joke, because people will not take your wellness policy seriously, and anyone can violate it. And it looks like that 3 people did. But other than that, guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Nature Girl 30 signing off. Peace out. Later.